Well, hello there everyone, it's Liam Carrison here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda nervous coming into this episode, but I'm sure it'll be fine, right? 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 So this is your turn to say, yeah, it'll be fine, Liam. Don't worry about it, it's just a little blip. This is the originals, episode 9 of season 4. Yeah. We are close to the end of the season, I know already, considering this is a shorter season, but the stakes have been elevated a little bit, a tidbit, yeah. But, again, be fine. It'll be great. It'll be rosy. This is the originals. It's episode 9, season 4. Let's go.
Such a will to live. Wouldn't it be easier to give in?
No.
To simply let go?
No.
Part of you must crave that peace. The silence of the nothing that lasts forever.
How about the silence of you?
Closer.
Let them come. They will try to save you from the poison coursing through your veins. And in doing so, they will give me what I want.
Well, because you're entitled?
And as a reward
You could
for
ask,
their efforts,
please?
I will let your family watch as you finally die.
Not happening. Get out of here.
Birth will herald a new day to all who swear allegiance to me. Only a few final details remain.
If she's crafted, like, is that the stone? Is that wood? Like, I would say if she's crafted that from the tree, then that's kind of cool. I can't lie.
It's so good.
Did I ever tell you the story of my first beignet? No.
It's his favorite.
Are in for a treat. Long ago,
Beignets to
three
Klaus
French
are
nuns came
Bourbon
New
biscuits
Orleans
to
looking
me.
for There was a time when we were regarded as royalty. You might even go
And
so
maybe
far as to say
a little
I was
fiend.
king, which would make you a princess.
Not a Disney princess.
Good morning.
The rights are not, you know, attributed to the originals.
The city, all the peace you fought for, to them, is nothing compared to the promise of taking control.
Tell me you don't believe that.
Vincent, you know where I stand.
So
It would be great to
loyal.
have some assurance. Oh boy.
There was a time Vincent showed me such devotion, when in fact, he worshipped me. And now, how far he's fallen.
The Kool-Aid juice wore off.
Can we pretend for, say, 5 seconds that you don't have to worry about dying today?
Never.
Not going to die.
Every second could be your last.
Not until well after breakfast.
You never know what happens tomorrow. Oh.
Hiding inside the body of a vampire because you're not as strong as you want me to think.
You always had such
Rude.
spine. Back to join your dead wife. But I have a better idea. An offer. For you.
The
and
Kool-Aid
my
juice
kittens.
wore off.
You can hear me out. Or die. The choice is yours.
Here's a third option. You skedaddle.
But the last time anyone saw my brother, he was on his way here.
Oh no.
To talk to you.
Yeah, this is not really going to help the
Anything could
truce.
Seriously.
Pact.
No, I don't.
Well answered.
But I'd like to know who does.
He's not at Marcel's.
So he could do your help. That's why he came here. He wasn't accusing you.
Doesn't get it, then she's gonna come here and she's gonna take it.
Yeah.
And when she does, she's gonna burn this entire city to the ground.
We can't let her have that jaw. I can't believe someone has not made a joke about I've got a bone to pick with you.
It all seems a little familiar. The Hollow is evil, yes. Do we want to defeat it? Yes. But I'm not willing to stand by and watch someone that I care about become more Michelson collateral damage.
Yeah.
Spare me your
It's
sanctimony.
what
You're
created
refusing
this
to make peace that led life
rift
here
in the
last
first
night.
place.
You two had settled your differences.
Enough! The only reason
Elijah's already dead.
Now, the only thing that we can do right now is figure out whether or not that death is going to count for something.
That's not a call any of us get to make, especially
is this going to
not
bring
you.
down the Hollow or not?
There has to
Wipe out this entire city in an afternoon. There ain't a damn thing that you or anybody else here can do about it. Now, my way, we take her out while she's still a spirit.
So she doesn't get a chance
Elijah
to grow.
dies, but at least his death counts for something.
Oh, I don't want this
No, I'm not willing
sacrifice.
to discuss
No.
this any further.
What about your little girl?
Oh, hell.
This thing.
I have my mother's grimoires. I welcome you to study them with me.
Come on.
Okay.
I've been inside Klaus's mind. You care for one another so deeply.
Yeah, so if anything
It's
happens
quite
to him,
ludicrous,
you're done.
this dedication to one's own blood. After all, look where it got you. Perhaps now you understand. Family is a curse. We inherit the sins of those who come before us.
Look,
and
because
those
you've had a
sins
rough
are
experience
passed to
doesn't
the
mean
ones
that
who
all
come next.
family is not
Like
always a curse.
Your
Maybe I can help Onfrey do a spell to make him better.
If this kid's got a miracle, let's go.
That's very brave of you.
I'm really, really worried.
Giving up, though, Freya? Elijah's 1,000 years old. How many lifetimes is going to be enough? How much longer is he going to feed off the blood of innocent people whose lives are not to a fraction of his own?
I get
Oh,
it.
shit.
Okay, you hate us. But that doesn't mean that Elijah has to die stopping.
It's like, does that justify the needs of Elijah to die?
No, somehow, despite every single thing you have seen with your own eyes, you fail. You fail to see the obvious. You don't get the takeaway. Everything dies, Freya.
Not Elijah.
Holy
today, okay?
shit!
I already lost my.
The little, yeah,
I can save him.
yeah. Trap his soul in
I can
this.
save him using this.
Yeah. Then what's gonna happen? I don't know though.
Klaus.
If I'm the sacrifice, you can channel my death to imprison the Hollow before she kills Elijah. Yes, I'll be in the pendant. The rest of you can find him, cure him, and bring him home.
This is.
You're doing that thing where you put it all on you. Just stop,
And she's tearing herself up because,
focus.
I mean, she has to
and
save
know If
Elijah.
anyone can do this, it's you.
Yeah.
What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I'm a doctor.
Hey, even the doctor gets it wrong at
Just listen
times.
to me and watch yourself. And if you do get the chance, don't hesitate.
Yeah.
All right, take this bitch down for good.
I love her. If she ever dies, I still worry. Oh, but wise words.
But he's got the weapon that can kill you. So, Marcel, if you're not careful with this...
Even if I am careful, I'm in for a fight. I got it.
He's
And
like,
I'm ready.
look, chill. Chill.
Your girlfriend seems nice, for what it's worth.
Got closer support. But of course, this whole thing is really emotional with Elijah, with... If this is gonna work...
I was going to say, here you are, finally living up to the potential that Cammy saw in you.
I will not be crying! No!
She would have been proud.
I will not... This episode... It doesn't... It's not the finale, but it certainly, is feeling... It kind of does, I'm not gonna lie.
Might reconsider, Vincent, or else your friend dies.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you've got to be joking. Don't hesitate. Kill me now.
Of course, this is gonna go down spectacularly.
In fact, I do. And
Good.
why not? I was of this land long before you existed. Imagine spending centuries in the cold, longing to once again feel this soil, to breathe this air.
And yet, you just want to cause misery.
Enough talk.
I mean, they made their bed, so...
Sophia, fight.
I will kill you.
Well, about that. Great!
They're gone.
Fantastic!
I can't complete the sacrifice without them.
Oh my god. We should... I can't really say, oh, we should have put them in a better place, or I don't know.
Pathetic it is, selling your soul to the devil.
Oh! Alright, that was badass, I'm not gonna lie.
Bria, don't do this.
Brother, I'm not leaving you.
Oh. I would not have that dagger anywhere near you, Marcel, I'm just saying. Just in case. Marcel? Don't look in the lights! Here she is. Fuck's.
No!
Oh my god. We need to start storing shit in plastic jars.
We have no choice. Get Elijah into the pendant.
Come on, come on, come on.
He's too weak.
No, Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. No, Elijah, no! No. No, no, no.
Up your young ones, pull together your families, and get out of town. Seek safe haven someplace else. Do not come back here until I tell you that it's safe to come back here.
Unless there are going to be people who are going to fight alongside Vincent. I don't know.
Oh, so your wounds they show. I know you.
Nothing. There's nothing there. I think he's gone.
No, no, get out.
It's not happening. For 1,000 years, my brother and I have walked this earth. Countless times death has come for us, and countless times we've denied her. He's not gone.
He's just lost.
Can't be.
Oh, wait, was that the door?
Did you see that? Did you feel it?
Hope is our hope!
Now, we have no idea what it is that we're up against because nothing like this has been around in 1,000 years, and if we don't get stronger, then we're done for.
We need to
all
be
right,
all
this
hands
thing
on
tempted
deck.
you once before. Are you sure you can resist it now?
Honestly,
It's desperate measures at this point, ain't it? I don't like the sound. So dramatic, isn't she? So dramatic. But then again, I'm sure everyone else, well, those who weren't in singing mode, probably felt that way when it came to the circle of life. Like, turn it down. All around, it was a really tense episode. It was really remarkable. Yet tense all the same. Yeah, like I said though, when it came to Elijah and... there was a side of me, and I don't know if denial was strong so much during those moments, but there was a side of me that was like, no way. Absolutely no way. Is his story going to end here? So, yeah. But, I mean, I just really, I'm glad. Like, as soon as Hope came into the room, I was just so convinced that she was going to be the key. In terms of, if there is a way for Elijah to come back, you always got to have hope, am I right? it was just really great though, because I mean, it was a very tense moment, and yeah, this might also be a chance. This might also be a chance for them to maybe we can utilize Hope, especially if there is a connection between Hope and the Hollow. Maybe Hope. I mean, yeah, is it dangerous? Is it really risky to put Hope in harm's way? Sure. But she's in harm's way anyways. And if Hope's got any kind of salvation to stopping the Hollow, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was just expecting things to just end badly when it came to this whole planning in terms of stopping the Hollow, and if anything, get Elijah independent. I mean, it kind of worked, it seemed. It just didn't seem to take, it just didn't seem to work the way it did when it came to Finn. So, yeah, but there is a chance, at least. You just kind of expected, with the Hollow gaining more power, she was gonna rise into physical manifestation. That was always gonna happen. And Elijah was gonna have to die. But at the same time, I just feel like, again, there was just no way in my mind that this has to be the end of Elijah. There is no way. What I said at the beginning holds weight. If this was the final season, I could see them toy around with the idea, but we got one more season left to go after this, so, yeah. But, damn, Klaus even throwing some MVP moves as well when it came to him offering himself up in terms of course, with the thorns that had to be burnt when those Kool-Aid drinkers had to emerge, right? Yeah. But it's still a really, really incredible move from Klaus to die for the sake of making sure that Elijah was not going to die. I mean, when it comes to them two, they have such a strong bond. They have such a bond that is like, yeah, they've been at each other's throats at times, but they will always have each other's backs. And at this moment where Elijah is most at risk, Klaus is going to take one for the team. He stepped up. It wasn't like anyone asked him to do so. He stepped up on his own merit. And it was a really, I don't know, this was a really phenomenal episode for Klaus entirely. With him, he did acknowledge that Marcel didn't have anything to do with what happened to Elijah, but knowing the risks of what could happen as well with Haley and that talk with Freya about Keelan, yeah, it was really, really great. But yeah. So I do wonder, because he technically has died in a sense. He technically has died. What's going to happen then with Tristan? What's going to happen with Tristan, with everyone? I mean, we know the answer of what's going to happen, but yeah. You know, it would be very, very great, though, if we had other vampires that were sided by Elijah, that were alive, and we had that moment where we saw them disintegrate, just because of the fact that it would be, like, it definitely does raise the stakes, doesn't it? So, I mean, Lucien, Tristan, and Aurora are the closest examples of those under threat for, you know, in regards to the bloodline and all of that. I mean, well, Lucien was cut off, wasn't he, in terms of those who were sired by Klaus, because they did that thing with Klaus last season. But I would have, I mean, we've seen it on the Vampire Diaries, those affected by a certain bloodline perishing. Yeah, we've seen them be affected, but I kind of would have loved to have seen it, like, if there was a character, like, if, I don't know, if this season showcased a character that was sired by Elijah. So yeah. Instead, we know Tristan got affected, so yeah, but everyone else, really, so yeah. But yeah, it was, yeah. It was really, really interesting to see how things went by, because with me, I was not going to believe Elijah was going to die, and here we are. So, yeah. But now we got the Hollow emerging, who's going to cause devastation, and should be fine, right? I really loved Vincent in this episode, though. Vincent was great, and the actor was just absolutely, like, especially his scene with Freya was immaculate. Wonderful acting. Especially when he went on a full rant and all of that, you failed to see the obvious. That acting shook me by the core, really. So yeah, and I think I said it before with this season of the originals. I'm really appreciating the focus on Vincent this season, because he's just been killing it, and this episode was no exception with him. With him giving, and I love Freya so much. I feel like I have addressed that quite a few times and all of that, but yeah, I feel like with that talk with Freya, it needed to be said, I would say, especially because of the fact that, and I get that Freya was going through the emotions in terms of not wanting to lose her brother, not wanting to lose family, because obviously it's a sucky decision. But it's very great in regards to... it is very, very great in terms of seeing a different perspective on things, because you think back to last season when Davina had to be offered up, didn't she? In order to stop the ancestors' bullshit. And the thing is, though, of course, yeah, he does have a little bit of a point in terms of, well, you lived 1,000 lifetimes, essentially, so why should he survive? But I think that point does have a little bit of a contradiction. And you could argue that it could have a little bit of bias towards his stance on vampires, but it's all about the fact that does that make it right, though, if, you know, yeah, they might have lived 100 lifetimes or whatever, 10 times as much as the ordinary human, but yeah, does it really matter, like, in terms of, like, it kind of doesn't sit right when you're like, well, it's fine to offer them, it's fine to say goodbye to them, because, you know, they've lived 10 times the amount of times humans have done, so yeah, they've had their time, and you know, it's not about the length, it's not about the size, it's about what you do with it, so yeah, but it's true as well at the end of the day. There's that famous Doctor Who quote, some people live more in 20 years than others do in 80. It's not the time that matters, it's the person, and I think that's relevant to this whole case. I had to make sure to get it right, because I'm like, I've got a Doctor Who quote in my head, I just got to quote it right, because otherwise, yeah, but that's it, though. I know that some people are going to bring up the logic about, well, Elijah's not exactly been a saint, has he? Which is not what I'm implying whatsoever. So he could be he could be a vicious bastard at times. But the point is, you can't just bring up the justification of, well, he's lived 10 lifetimes an ordinary human does. So I say, you know, why not just accept the inevitable? That's the point I'm getting at. So if this was anyone else and all of that, like if this was someone who was all benevolent, who didn't, well, I wouldn't say put a step wrong, but you get the idea. Would that same argument apply and all of that for Vincent? That's just my 2 cents. But like I said, I think there is a little bit of that hatred when it comes to his stance on vampires. So, but it was just really, really great stuff this episode. Really emotional. Stakes were high, and of course things had to falter with the Fawns, with the Cure, even with what happened in regards to Sophia as well. So yeah. And now the Hollow's here in physical form, in a very dramatic / way, but yeah, should be fun. Should be fun. I'll see you guys next time then. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I'll see you guys next time.